Hello, hello, and happy Magic Monday to you, True Nature Medicine Tribe. This is Sarah Jane from Access Your True Nature. And today is a little bit of a tough dose of medicine because you know what? I know you're tired. I know things are slowing down. I know you don't think that you can do anymore. But you know what? This is the last cycle of a 9-year. This is the time to complete. We're coming into a beautiful full moon. It's in Gemini. It's about communications. It's about really getting to speak your truth and really get clear on how you want to create the next 9-year cycle of your life. So I want to ask you, think back. Where were you 8 years ago? What was going on in your life? What were the highs? What were the lows? How are you going to create a new cycle, a new 9-year cycle of living a gifted life, of creating with intention, gaining momentum, creating your living legacy, not one that's killing you, doing the things that aren't working for you, doing the things that are hard, doing the things that don't bring you joy, that are sucking the soul out of you. This is your invitation on this new moon, tomorrow and Wednesday. Wednesday, I have a beautiful free webinar called Gifted, Living Your Gifted Life. And I'm going to give you my 5 steps, acronym for steps. If you want to know what those are, if you want to start 2017 strong, you have to complete this 9-year cycle. And this is the invitation of the new moon, to get you to a place where you are no longer carrying all the things that haven't worked for you into a new cycle. So if that interests you, if you're interested in creating legacy, if you're sick and tired of doing the same old thing over and over again that haven't been working for you, oh, this thing says I can put a mask on my face. I think I will stay just like I am for now. Very distracting. And yeah, I just wanted to ask you, are you ready to influence the world, or are you just here to inform? Are you just going to stand up and put on another mask and project, your safe little zone of what's acceptable and how are people going to love me? And, are you here to influence? Are you ready to live into your gifted life? I love it. Give me some love. Give me some hearts. Hi, Rahana. So, are you ready to stand in your truth, stand in your message, stand in your greatness? And stop worrying what everybody else thinks, because that is their perfect experience. And they have a right to be wherever they want to be. They can choose crap. They can choose heart. They can choose freaking anything. But I want you to choose freaking fantastical. So whether you're putting projections or thought processes or judgments on other people, if you're putting that out there, you're pointing it right back at you. And everything on the outside is a reflection of what's going on the inside for you. So whether, you see someone that you admire, it's because you see it in yourself. But when you're projecting a judgment onto someone, it's because you're also afraid in some way that you see that in yourself. So, there's an example of someone being crazy and outspoken and fun and you're judging her as too out there or too much or too that. You're judging yourself because you're being afraid to be yourself. You're afraid of judgment. You're afraid of rejection. And it doesn't always appear in the exact same way, but there's a reason why you see it out there in other people. And there's a reason why your perception is taking that in a world of limitless possibilities, why you see what you see. And it's because of your inner game is reflecting externally for you. So say for instance you're judging someone and you're saying, oh my God, she's a whore, or she's whatever. How are you being a whore? Ask yourself that. Are you whoring out your gifts, whoring out your talents, whoring out your abilities, self-sacrificing yourself? There's a reason you see that in other people. So when you truly want to be someone that influences, that's living into a gifted life, you can realize that you are never going to save everybody. It's not your job to do that. You're not here to make other people happy. You're not here to make people love you. You can't take it personally. Stop sacrificing what you want to create by worrying about somebody else. I don't want you to worry about that anymore and what you think. I want you to give a crap about how you think about yourself, and that life starts to show up in whatever you're asking it to show up and meet you with. The universe will meet you there, and it's perfect and okay for people to judge you. Get over it. That's just what they're choosing for their life experience, and they are worthy of that. But how can I ever believe or know or decide what's best for them? I just have to know what's good for me, what's good and right and true for me, as I want that for you. To choose and to step into power, your power, and stop it. Just stop it. Drop your stories about how you're showing up and being the victim and who's rejecting you or who you're upsetting. You know, just ask yourself, are you happy? Are you getting everything you want? That's all that matters. So, are you here to influence or are you here to inform? Are you to play a small game or are you willing to stand up and be seen in 2017 and go after the life that you want and do the training and do the inner game and get strong and practice. Tap into your talents and capacities, your abilities that only you have, and go out and share it with the world, because the longer that you're hiding your gifts, the longer the world goes without. And I want you to share your gifts because you're freaking amazing. And if you don't know it yet, you might want to join me on Wednesday. You might not. I don't care. Either way, it's open. It's free. It's an invitation. I see a lot of people charging for their 2017 processes. Guess what? You gotta finish. You gotta complete. You gotta reassess. You gotta go into those places where you've made yourself wrong and celebrate your wins. And look at what you learned from the places that didn't work out for you in the last 9 years. And when you've done that and you've integrated it, and you follow my 5 steps, which I'm going to give you, powerful steps that I normally only share with my VIP clients. If you want those 5 steps, show up on Wednesday. It's absolutely free. There's no catch. There's no agenda. It's yours for the taking. But if you're not willing to receive, remember, it's never about the money. It's always about receiving. I'm offering you this on me as gratitude back for you being part of my tribe, for you being here, celebrating life, sharing your gifts with the world. And if you're not, I want you to have that. So if this is resonating with you, if you're ready to use the power of this full moon to really get you into communicating to yourself from your truth, from your aligned vision of what you're wanting to create as your future, as your legacy, write your own economy, create your own way, be happy. Join me on Wednesday. I would love for you to join and ask yourself that question. I'd love to see your comments and questions below. You know, can you relate? Are you here to lead or are you here to follow? And either way, it's fine. It's your choice. It's your life. It's precious. And I want you to make it the best freaking gifted life that you have, where you celebrate your gifts and you share them as only you can, because the world's not waiting for somebody else. The world's waiting for you and what only you have to give to the world. And I want that. I want to receive that. I want to share that. And I just know we can go so much further together than we can apart. And the world needs you. So let's cut the crap. Stop it is a good thing to do. Some things you just need to know when to stop. When is enough enough? Focus on what you want. Align your vision with the perfect strategies that are going to work for you. Write your own prescription. Be your own medicine. And life is amazing. It's yours to make whatever you want out of it. So I hope you join me. It's Wednesday, 8 o'clock South African time, 6 p.m. UK, and 9 hours behind for Pacific. So check your time zone, join in. I'm going to give you a workbook. It's going to be a working session. We're going to get deep and down and dirty. And I'm here showing up in deep, powerful support of you to get you out of your own way, to start 2017 now. Not in January, not January the 1st, but now. Because I can't wait to see what you're going to create. All right, guys. Lots of love. Mwah.